Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Progetto M35 Mod 46. It's the Italian Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank, and it's located on the north spawn of Himmelsdorf Encounter, under the command of GnomeRanger. Well, GnomeRanger had his birthday recently, and we all wished him a happy birthday. But he sent me in this replay, so I thought, oh, I better get that one converted for him.
Andiamo!
And battle has started. Well, the M35, the Progetto, it's a conceptualization of a tank that's actually designed, or believed to be designed, a draft design. And it was going to be a tank weighing 35 tons. And it's also got this auto reloader, which is rather special. 3 shots in the magazine. If you fire a shot, it automatically starts reloading. If you fire another shot, it will try to load that shot, then the one that was first fired. And the length of time it takes to reload depends on how many shots you fire. If you fire all 3 shots, your DPM, your damage per minute, will go down dramatically, as it has to reload all 3 shells, one after the other, in quick succession. And it's not very quick, unfortunately, so the ideal thing is not to use up all the ammo. And he's got an E25. Oh, and the E25's decided, I'm going to get killed here, I might as well fight. And he's moving, fired another one in, and he goes out the game, taken out by the Tiger II. But we fired 2 shots, so we're going to have to reload those 2. And he's got the first shell in, second one's going in now. Got a T-34-100, fires one in, and the second round takes him out the game. So he's got his first kill. What have we got over there? VK-30-1P, German medium. Oh, gets the second one in, lovely. But does he wait? Yes, he's going to have to wait now, because he's fired all 3 shots. He didn't let that reload before he fired the first one. And now he's only got 1 round in the mag. Reloading the second one. Moving closer to get shots on him the moment he's reloaded all 3. Goes down the gap. Oh, turns hard. It's going to come up behind the VK, take him out. Doesn't get him a shot before he can get round the corner. Now, there's the VK. VK's in terrible trouble. He's a 2-shot. 1 shot in, 2, and finishes him off. And he's out the game. But he's got another 2 shells to reload now. Standard ammo. Right, Arty. Oh, he's firing this way. Is he loaded? No. And he's out the game. 2 shots. Another 2 that have got to be reloaded. It's best to actually fire just 2 shots at a time if you're going to, because they will reload quicker than if you fire all 3. And he's got all 3 loaded now. Right, there are a lot of enemy tanks up on the hill. And in fact, actually, we're 2 tanks behind at the moment. I wonder, is GnomeRanger going to go up the hill, chase after them? I mean, most people would head towards the fighting up in the northwest corner, but that might not be a clever move, because if you can intercept the tanks coming down from the hill, that might be better. And yeah, we can see that the enemy tanks are focusing on that corner, so the best thing to do would be to come up behind them and start catching them in the crossfire. So they've got tanks behind them, tanks in front of them, and he's going for the OI first, gets him out the game. Going for the MT25, he's out the game. Going for the Calibre, gets a shot in, but he's going to have to reload, and he's got the high caliber if he can keep the fire rate up. And he's gone out of view, so they can't shoot back. That Centurion, Carnarvon, sorry, unfortunately must have turned his turret to realise the assailant has actually gone away. Right, there's a Tiger P around the corner. Oh yes, he can get shots. Did he miss that shot? Going for the second one. That means a long reload for the 3 shells. He's going to have to seek some cover, get the reloads in, then he can go after that Tiger. That 1 shot he bluffed. He fires it in. I think he was trying to track him as well at the same time. Again, a long reload. And by keeping in cover, he's getting them to ignore him. But he's decided he's going to come back up behind that Tiger P, making the Tiger P think that he's coming that way. And that's the Burt, the enemy Burt. Oh, and here comes the Carnarvon. He wants revenge. One round in. He's got another one loaded. But he's allowing him the reload to go through. Oh, he's got a different target. T25 too. And he takes him out of the game. That gets him his Top Gun. And he fires one into the Carnarvon. But unfortunately, that means 3 shell reload. Which means lower DPM. Oh, takes a round from the Carnarvon. Puts one into the Tiger P. Carnarvon's trying to push around the corner and get shots. He does get another hit. Can't afford one more after this. Can he get the... Yes, he gets Carnarvon out of the game. Now we've got to worry about that Tiger P. We're still trying to get that 3rd shell in. Yes, he can. And he gets the Tiger P out of the game. Now there's only one enemy tank left, and that was his Radley Walters. The last enemy is the Burt, the one that hit him, the FB304, and that was a round from the Burt. Now the problem is the Burt is one of the fastest Arty. In fact, it is the fastest Arty in the game. And it's going to be damn impossible to chase him down because he can just run away if he needs to. Now the Burt is not the same Burt as the Burt of old, the Burt the Avenger Burt that used to be able to troll medium tanks, even heavy tanks for that matter, by running around them and keeping below their gun depression. Unfortunately, Burt has grown fat in his old age, and now he's got a middle-age spread like most gentlemen of our age. And that means he's a bit slower, a bit more difficult to turn corners. I always get that problem. I keep bumping into things as I go around corners. It's more handbrake turns are required. A little difficult for an old gentleman to handbrake turn though. Now he's going to find it difficult to find the Burt. Best thing he can do actually under the circumstances is go back into the cap and sit there and wait for the Burt to come to him. The Burt's going to have to come to him because he doesn't know where he is in the cap. He won't be able to spot him. He'll actually have to come quite close so he can get spot on the Progetto. Progetto's got fairly good view range, so he will spot the Burt. View range is 390 meters. And the Burt is considerably less than that if I remember correctly. Still no sign. Well, the view range on the Burt is only 255, so he's definitely going to see the Burt before the Burt sees him. In fact, the only way the Burt can actually get him is by firing him, blind firing him, where he expects the Progetto to be. And GnomeRanger's having a good look round, but he's got 7 minutes on the clock now. His win rate is 9811 from that exchange, getting his Radley Walters. Nice high caliber out of it as well. He's actually queued up the APCR for his next shot. He ought to actually queue the HE. That would be a much better shot, but I think it's automatically queued by the system. I don't think he selected the APCR. Of course, once you've actually fired all of one type of ammunition, you have to either let it unload and reload the new ammunition, or you have to empty all of your shells of one type of ammunition, and then the system has to go through the full reload. And there's the Burt. He was being spotted. He's doing a quick turn. Now the Burt's not going to turn as quickly, and it suggests to me the Burt's headed this way. Here he comes. Oh! Oh dear. The Burt was able to derp him at the last second, and he lost. Oh, he missed the shot. He had a perfect shot. It might have been better actually if he waited round the corner for the Burt to suddenly appear and then fired into him as he came past the corner. But unfortunately that didn't go right, and here's the end of battle result. Oh, such a pity. It was a first class tanker by GnomeRanger in the Progetto M35 Mod 46. He got a duelist badge for getting at least taking down 2 tanks who did damage to him during the battle, a 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a Radley Walters Medal for getting at least 8 kills, and he got 8 exactly, the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. But sadly, it is a defeat because the Burt outwitted him. He came around that corner, he fluffed the first shot, and he wasn't going to get a second chance. The Burt just derped him right to the side, and that was the end of his game. Yeah, he actually admits when you're 11 hit points and make a stupid decision at the end. Well, yeah, I think we've all been there, and under those circumstances, I'm sure that we would all make the correction in the end. We'd wait for the enemy to come into view, then hit him hard. So let's have a look at team scores. Just look at that. He dominated that game. 4,211 hit points of damage. The best the enemy had was the Carnarvon with 3547 and the T-54 first prototype with 3521. When it came to kills, just look at that. Double the highest scorer on the rest of his team. 4 kills with the Tiger 2, but GnomeRanger managed 8 in the Progetto, and the best the enemy could get again was the Carnarvon Action 10 and the T-54 first prototype. Both managed 4 kills apiece. When it came to base XP, well, unfortunately, GnomeRanger only managed to get 898. The highest score on the enemy team was Carnarvon. He managed to get 1,256, followed by the first prototype with 1,241. But there again, they were on the winning team, and everybody who was beneath them got less than GnomeRanger. And that's because GnomeRanger put up a fantastic display of showing how powerful the Progetto can be in the hands of somebody who knows how to use it. Yes, he did fire a lot of third rounds out of that gun, and that lowered his DPM when he was in critical danger, but he still managed to get them all down except for the Burt at the last second, and he just fell prey to a very bad mistake at the end. It all happens to us, and I'm sure that he'll correct it next time. He fired 23 rounds. He got 21 direct hits, 21 penetration, damage of 4,211 hit points, all of it at close range. He received 9 hits from the enemy, 8 of them were penetration, 1 non-penetration, shows what a glass hull he's got. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 8 destroyed. He earned 108,473 credits from the original game on a premium account. Got a personal missions payout of 77,528 credits and an achievements award because he managed to get an epic medal of 10,800 credits, bringing up a grand total of 196,801 credits from one battle. After repair and ammunition resupply, he still took home 178,030 credits from that battle. He earned 1,347 XP, 739 achievements, 1,357 personal missions payout, and a bonus for a premium tier vehicle. He took away 3,653 experience points from that one game. So sorry, GnomeRanger, but it does happen to all of us in the end. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that will be featuring in the next video.